I was trying to go live, man. I don't know what happened, but we finally live. So salute to everybody. Make sure y'all smash the like button. It's your boy Bullets Gotti. We live. We back live. The other live I had to throw in the garbage. That one was horrible. Um, let's talk about it, man. A lot to talk about. But I just want to say this, right? Because this live stream is about snakes, haters, and I just want to make this declaration to a lot of people that in life, you know, snakes and haters, you have to stay far away from. Now, y'all notice I've been doing my own thing. I've been in my own lane. A lot of people be like, "Yo, where's such and such at? Yo, he used to rock with you." We don't fuck with them niggas. Anytime dudes instigate beefs or throw my name around and stuff that don't have nothing to do with me, yeah, you won't see me around them because I'm big on loyalty, and a lot of these dudes ain't really big on loyalty. They big on being clout chasers, and like I'ma just say this, right? You got one dude that be saying, "Shout out to me. He played my music, and he think I ain't see what he did, right?" See, if a nigga rock with you or he cool with you, he wouldn't try to play you out, right? I just don't say nothing because in my mind, I'm in a whole nother level. I'm not even really thinking about dude. But when dudes be doing corny shit like that and they come around trying to salute, I don't have I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't rock with you. And these dudes be they knew me for a long time. Met them personally. You know what I'm saying? When you meet these dudes personally and you know them in real life, real time, and they playing with your top, like we some clowns. I just don't say nothing. I just let y'all do you. But what it shows me is that you low key have an animosity and you low key want my position in my spot. So I'm gonna distance myself from a snake because when you show me your hand that you can violate and disrespect me, then it's cool. We don't got nothing to talk about. We don't got nothing to say. We don't got nothing to do with each other. Just keep it pushing and just keep it the way you've been keeping it. You know what I'm saying? Don't mention me. Don't say shout out to no. You got another dude, Mo, what's good? You got another dude that be saying my brother, Bullets Gotti, and then the dude be disrespecting me. I don't get it. How you gonna say I'm your brother and then you disrespecting me? Brothers don't, real dudes that's your mans, don't disrespect you. Okay? I don't take backhanded compliments and disrespect very lightly. I just don't say nothing because what's the sense of even going back and forth? I just look at these dudes like they just characters. Y'all ain't gotta time them out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta time them out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta time them out. Let them rock. You know what I'm saying? Let them rock. But yeah, that's how life goes, man. You gotta understand, man. A lot of people was mad at certain people's spots in life, man. I learned that, man. I learned that dudes is envious and jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look, man. I've been doing this thing. When I came on YouTube, these dudes ain't really have a presence on here. You know, now these dudes get a little presence and they start acting like somebody did something to them and they want to violate. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've had conversations about a certain YouTuber, and the first thing that they said to me on the phone is like, yo, this dude is an instigator. Like he really gonna put a video out there of a dude that's playing with you and your family. And this dude in turns saying salute the Bullets Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I don't do things like that to this YouTuber. And I'm not gonna say who the YouTuber is, but y'all know who he is. The dude that got the bar, the dude that be playing the music. I don't mess with Son. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and it really, I don't mess with him because he took the side of a YouTuber that violated him, that basically he didn't know personally. You know what I'm saying? So once you go for views and you don't go for, you know, you don't go for the loyalty, that's when I know that, oh, no, 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 I'm good on these dudes. Yeah, I'm good on these dudes. I don't gotta say names. I'm just saying I'm good on these dudes. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta real. Yeah, Tigo. We good on Son. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand. Like, I gave dude a pass. You know what I'm saying? But dude is a nasty, nasty instigator. You know, he's a nasty, nasty instigator. And not only him, but the other dude too. Salute, pull up champ. The other dude too that used to be my partner on here, that always say, "Oh, my brother, my brother." He's another dude that I really don't rock with either. You know, I really don't rock with him. I lost a lot of respect for dude because, like, I know you in real life, homie. Like, why is you playing with me? I know we. I pulled up to your crib the last time, and you still with the nonsense. I Shout out to Harrisburg. Shout out to PA. I rock with PA. PA always show me love. Um, I showed you nothing but love. I try to provide an opportunity for you to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I really helped out Roski, man. I really helped him out. And the way dude try to, like, disrespect me, and I don't even want to speak on homie, but I'm just gonna say this, man. Like, it's despicable how dude be on his platform throwing shots at me. I ain't never threw a shell at that dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. Last I talked to that dude, I was telling him, yo, clean up your act, and maybe I could bring you on a podcast with me so you can get some money, bro. So you can really get out there. You know what I'm saying? But he keep slinging mud, keep dealing with these lame dudes, keep arguing back and forth with these lames. And I can't deal with that. I can't associate with that. I can't even rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kept it moving. You know what I mean? Like, people gotta understand, bro. Like, I'm a Cancer, bro. Like, one thing, bro, when you violate or you do things that I feel like is in violation, bro, I ain't gonna tell you that I fall back. You just gonna know I fall back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to tell you, yo, I'm falling back. No, you gonna know I'm falling back. Cause you ain't gonna be around me to even have a conversation with me. You know? So, like I said, man, you gotta watch these snakes, man. These jealous dudes, man. They mad at your position in life. You know? You know? Mad at your position. You know? A lot of dudes don't understand, man. It's either you want to be in a position or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hold on a second. In the beef, what's good with you? I'm working on that. I'm working on an album, actually. I will be back in the studio. But yeah, you gotta learn that you gotta keep dudes from away from your frequency, man. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas be asking me, yo, why you ain't rocking with Roski no more? That was your man's. Like, nah, I just don't rock with snakes. I just don't rock with snakes. It's nothing personal to him, but I just don't rock with snakes, bro. I don't rock with people that that 1 minute wake up and start trying to drag me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't I don't rock with people that get on platforms and talk greasy about me. And people coming back. I never address any of the shit he said about me. But I say, you know what? I'm doing this live today. I'm going to address snakes and him, the dude that got the bar, the one that got the bar that I met personally. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Roski. I met Roski. Now Roski and me come from the same neighborhood, but Roski and me didn't grow up with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because Roski was a nobody, you know what I'm saying, in my neighborhood. And I made him a somebody by him linking with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? And I put him on, you know? Like a lot of people, you help people out when you meet them. When I met him, I took a liking to dude. Even at first, I really didn't rock with him because he tried to play me out. But eventually, we took a liking to each other and we built a bond. But you know, it's been time and time again. Hey yo, you ain't had the I'm the beef, yo. You ain't had the time him out, yo. Let him rock. I took a liking to him, but eventually, like my cousin Sosa told me, he said, yo, bro, you gotta remember something, man. He was Kobe man's. You put him in position, you try to help him out, but always remember, bro, he um wasn't your man's like that. And I have to remember that. He wasn't my man's like that. You know what I'm saying? I have to remember that. I have to remember that I helped him and put him in position. But when you help people, sometimes the people you help will bite your hands off and will be jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of Judases out here, man. You got a lot of people that show they rock with you and then they don't rock with you, man. So that's why I say, nah, I don't rock with them dudes. It's nothing personal. It's just I don't rock with them. You know what I'm saying? I rock with the dudes that rock with me. I rock with my movement and my movement only. I'm not friends with dudes that play both sides of the fence, that will salute my enemies or sit up there and promote slander on my name. You know what I'm saying? I can't rock with dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? And I done stuck my neck out for the dude Roski. I done stuck my neck out for the other dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the dude with the ball that be DJing. You know what I'm saying? Um, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Um, I done stuck my neck out for him too. You know what I'm saying? And for him to put that short out with me and my family was out of pocket, bro. You don't do that to people that ain't do nothing to you, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about no content. That's not content, bro. That's not. That's not content. If you my mans, say you my mans. But if you ain't my mans and you doing corny shit like that, putting a video out with the zip with the drip nigga on your platform with me in the street with my family, man, I had this, I can't rock with dude. Can't rock with dude. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know you personally. You don't know that man personally. I met your wife, and I met you personally. I've never in my life ever put a video out there of dude. Even after the situation with him in Bronx River, I've never. But he did that to me. So it is what it is. God bless him. But far as me rocking with him or rocking with the other dude, nah, I'm good on them niggas. Don't say my name. Don't mention me. I won't mention you. It's been fun. It's been real. But as of, what is today? July 13th, me and them dudes don't have no affiliations, no associations. And I would like for them to not even come to my platform because they will be blocked. So it is what it is. No hard feelings. But we don't got nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? God bless him though. Wish him the best. But yeah, we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? When people show me who their allegiance is to and who they align themselves to, I just know that I align myself with who I align myself with. And my people wouldn't do that. If you is my people and you rock with me, you don't rock with the ops. I'm big on loyalty. I think people don't understand that. I could forgive, but I can't forget. And it's too many times dudes been trying to double cross. And that's when I know, like, nah, I can't rock with these niggas. So yeah, all for them niggas. Let's get to the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about them dudes. But yeah, smash the like button. We got 84 people in the building. Let's get into it. You know, got a lot to talk about. Maino, Mikey B, Hassan. You know, shout out to my dude, D-Nick Turner in the building. That's my dude. I'm going to keep it real. Me and DJ had an issue years ago, but it wasn't really that serious. And I like to say he's like an original, even though we was on the opposite sides at the time, but he is kind of original because he was on my first channel. He actually came to my first channel back in the days. And that's my guy. I give him a lot of respect. I love what he's doing with his platform. I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that he's healthier. He's doing better. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. Even though back in the days he thought I hated him, but I really didn't hate him. You know what I'm saying? I was really just giving him an alley-oop and out of big support. And I'm glad that he's back doing this thing. So I want y'all to please go subscribe to the homie platform. I'm about to pin him his comment right now. Yeah. Everybody, I see the pin message. Go subscribe to the bro channel. Go get his subscribers up. Go support him. Make sure that when y'all go over there, say Bullets Gotti brought y'all over there, and support the bro. Support the bro. We support whoever supports me. If you support me and you rock with me and you not on that slimy clown shit, then you get a lot of support from me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a good dude. But if you do slimy slime ball shit, you know, then yeah, I can't rock with you. So shout out to my brother DJ in the building. So yeah, let's get into it now. So we got a lot to talk about. You know? Yeah. No, it's all good, bro. It's all love. You feel me? It's all love. Much respect, you know, and I always got nothing but respect for you too. YouTube Century, salute. And another thing. Shout out to my bro, Travis Jackson. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him too. Make sure y'all subscribe to Travis Jackson's channel. Make sure y'all do that, man. He got good reactions, good content. I'll be watching his channel. I watch a lot of, like, one thing about me, I'm not a hater, because when I came on YouTube and I tell anybody my story, you know, I came on here by default. Chris Kidd brought me to YouTube. I really didn't want to do YouTube, right? And when I started, my commentary was basically to do on topics that I give my opinions and I speak on a lot. Wind down, peace. I give my opinions on certain topics. That was what my channel was about. But as far as, like, you know, bigger YouTubers helping me, nah, they didn't really help me. I had to kick in the door and make my presence known. You know, that's how I really got on in YouTube. I had to kick in the door, made my presence known. And that's why a lot of people hate me to this day, because I kicked in the door and made my presence known. You know, and that's why I'm at 183,000 subscribers. You know, I worked my ass off. You know, I lost 2 channels. Y'all know the whole story. I lost 2 YouTube channels. But I ain't never let that hold me down, you know. I continue to keep persevering and keep fighting and keep doing what I had to do and make great content. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm glad that you feel like that, Fame. God bless you, brother. You know, you hate me, I love you, bro. I'ma throw love at you. You hate me, I love you, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw love at you since you hate me so much. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't hate you. I don't hate the haters. Y'all dudes made me who I am. Why would I hate you dudes? Dudes like you, y'all created a dude like me. You know what I'm saying? I came from the bottom, and y'all dudes is salty that I was able to elevate. We ain't mad at you. Like Pac said, we ain't mad at you. Shout out to my brother Tigo Billy. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Tigo Billy also. He's another one of my dudes that I rock with heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as dudes stay loyal, stay dedicated, man, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, fam, we ain't mad at your hating. We ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't mad at it. Salute to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You could be mad all you want. You know? I don't know why they hate Sandra. I don't know. But God bless them, though. We gotta always say God bless them. Because I don't get the hate. I helped out more YouTubers. You know one thing that I never understood when YouTubers say they hate me? I've helped out more YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, than a lot of these bigger YouTubers. A lot of these smaller YouTubers would not have the platforms that they got if it wasn't for a guy like me reaching back to the smaller YouTubers. I put smaller YouTubers on than bigger YouTubers. And a lot of those smaller YouTubers have now became bigger YouTubers because of me. They have names and relevancy because of me. I don't like to toot my own horn, but that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? When you provide an opportunity for people and people want to hate and they ain't even providing opportunities, none of these bigger YouTubers can say they provided opportunities to smaller YouTubers on their platform to showcase their talent and do the damn thing. None of them. A lot of these dudes copied what I was started doing and wanted to start doing that. So, God bless y'all haters, man. That say y'all hate me and don't like me. God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. Because we ain't mad at you. So now, let's get into it. Let's get into the topic at hand. Because I really want to address this Mikey B BS. You know, I seen the situation. I was watching YouTube. I did a video. Yeah. Facts. He don't hate me that much. I did a video about this dude, Mikey B. Y'all remember, like a couple months ago on my platform. Let me say this, right, to the audience. When I first saw Mikey B, I really thought he was a dude that came home from prison that was trying to produce some good messaging, right? Knowledge Born, shout out, I don't know where Knowledge Born is at, but Knowledge Born, one thing I respect about Knowledge Born, man, he pull these niggas' coattails and expose a lot of these dudes for their dumbass antics. So Mikey B comes home. He did his time. He goes on Queen's Flip platform, right? He tells his story of how he was incarcerated, right? Now, my real bro, and I'm going to say this again, my real bro, shout out to my real bro, the real Mikey B from the Bronx, button the houses, you know, the real Mikey B from Webster, right? Was like, yo, why niggas keep, you know, saying this dude is, he found this Mac baller and he the real Mikey B. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And my bro on the positive type of timing, man. He doing this thing with the conscious thing. He pushing out a message. Like, he ain't doing what Mikey B out here doing. You know what I'm saying? He really out here trying to wake up the masses and putting out a positive message. Mikey B ain't really doing that. Mikey B want to come out here crying about what dudes did to him and talking about he for the community. Why y'all think y'all don't see Moshe over there no more? Why y'all think y'all don't see KK over there? These is dudes that was sitting next to Mikey B. Remember, Mikey B channel was about we locked in, we about empowering, stopping the violence, waking up the masses, trying to bring the people back home. You know? You know? Oh, congratulations to your son, Sandra, I mean. Congratulations to him. My cousin, got her, she didn't get a doctorate, but she's a journalist though. She worked for CBS, and she was supposed to go in Chicago, but she stayed in Tampa, so she worked for CBS in Tampa. Her father worked for CBS, so she's doing the same thing. So congratulations. I hope your son does his thing, you know, get a job, get one of those jobs at one of those networks, you know what I'm saying, because that could take you a long way. Journalism is one of the greatest professions to have. I agree. I think that's one of the best professions to have, is to being a journalist. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to travel over the world and meet a lot of people. So definitely congratulations to your son, Chandra. So yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. So Mikey B had a platform where he was basically speaking on, that's good. Congratulations on the business degree also. Congratulations on that too. So that's good. You doing that. That's good. So Mikey B has a platform where he was talking about the community, stopping the violence, coming together, saying that he was no longer a gang member and he doesn't care about the streets. This is what this man was promoting. And then he gets online, something happens, and he basically gets mad with his co-defendant, which is Fly Ty. Shout out to him, his co-defendant. And he talking about, yeah, I'm exposing the big rats, right? Now, 5 months ago when he did that, he deleted the videos. He apologized, said he spoke ill, and he was wrong for that, right? He took the video down. So this dude, Mikey B, is upset because he chose to do a crime and was a crash out or flunky, whatever you want to say, right? You did the time. They went and visited you. They put money on your books, right? They helped you out with everything. They bought you a car. They bought you jewelry. They did all this for you. Even was going to put you in position with DJ Clue. You know what I'm saying? Mikey B is one of the most stupidest dudes I ever met in my life. The most ignorant niggas I ever met in my life, man. Like, how can you be mad at something when you took that man money? The man bought you a car. The man did all these things. Open the door for you, for your artist, Ray Wash. Because he had an artist, Ray Wash. Open the doors for you to promote your artist, right? Your dumb ass, if you would have been more respectful, you probably would have had an industry situation and you would have made money in the industry, right? You would have probably worked at one of these labels. But you have to remember, a man with a bum mentality, a man with a snake mentality, it's not a man to be trusted. And Mikey B shows that he's not a man to be trusted. That he's a man that flows with the weather. And he's upset because he has to deal with life reality as a man. So because he can't provide a certain lifestyle and he done blew through all the money, now he want to cry about, oh, this man ratted and these rats this, they rats that. But you took this man money. As a man, if I take somebody's money and I feel like they ain't right, why would I take their money? Why would I drive in the car that they give me? Why would I want their help when I have an artist to promote in the industry? Make that make sense. Nobody that's a rational, common sense person is going to agree with you. You just look crazy. You just look like a sucker. Men and women looking at you like a sucker. How can anybody take a dude serious that's online crying about, yo, these rats, I'm gonna expose these rat ass niggas. Yo, you don't understand. Cause of my woman, I was gonna go to Atlanta. They lucky I go to Atlanta. It's a grown man crying online about this and that, about dudes as rats. But you took pictures with these men that you were calling informants. You took a picture with Wad. You took a picture with Fly Tie. You even had Fly Tie on your channel. How are we gonna respect you when you took a picture with these dudes? So they wasn't that bad. They wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Come on. It wasn't that bad. What I'm not understanding is the logic. It don't make no sense to me. You know what this really, in my mind, got me thinking? It's like, you see Gene Deal? I rock with Gene. But if you look at dudes like Gene Deal and Roger Barnes and many others, like even, I rock with Choke too, but when you watch these dudes like Cuban Link and all these dudes, and you see them venting about dudes and what dudes did to them, I kind of shake my head at that, because I get it. Everybody's supposed to tell their truth. But when it get to the point where you wishing bad on somebody and you really is out for the bag and not out for, you know, healing. Because in life, you're supposed to heal. In life, you ain't supposed to hold no grudges. Because God tells us, you know what I'm saying, only God could judge. You know what I'm saying? In life, everything is business, nothing personal. Everything is business, nothing personal. Just like when you see people talking about, oh, Puff need to do this, Puff need to do that. Puff lived his life. You know what I'm saying? The people that say he did good by them, he did good by them. The people that saying he did bad by them, that's they prerogatives. That's their issues. But to keep just having the same argument, going through the same disclaimers, it just makes you look suspect. It just makes you look like you got a personal agenda. And the thing is, what it shows with Mikey B is, nigga, you got hatred in your heart. What you saying ain't pure. What you saying ain't real. You got hatred in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You just a dude that can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you home, you free, you married. You said you about the youth, then why you ain't doing something for the youth? Why is you talking about nonsense? Because what I don't get and what I don't understand is, dogs, you took the bag. You feel me? You took the bag. And with you taking the bag and you taking the money, dogs, you look crazy. Man bought you a car. Man changed your life. And you at your age, you crying about what a nigga did to you. What he did to you? Nothing. He ain't do nothing, homie. You, at your age, you said that's your brother. Now you talking some other shit because your life is not, you not living that life. And you done blew the bag on shorty. That's your woman, right? You done blew the bag. So because you done blew the bag and you done spent all the money up taking them trips and you trying to extort, you trying to lie on dudes' names, that ain't real nigga shit. That's not what grown men do. That's what girls do. Talking about I'ma destroy niggas' reputations and I'ma destroy these rats and all that. Like, dog, you look crazy. Like, we're looking, like, everybody looking at you and say, yo, that's some lame nigga shit. Ain't no respect for no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real, man. Like, let's keep it all the way real with you, Mikey. Right? You can't have no kids. Let's get that clear. Right? You can't have no kids. Right? You got a vasectomy or whatever. You can't have no kids. Right? You got dudes out here saying you was having sex with men in jail. Right? You took your man's girl in prison. Right? The one that you married to, that's your man's girl. You took her from the nigga that was supposed to be your man's. So that right there just show you all type of snake, right? And then you on here bitching and moaning. Now the niggas that had your back, that was riding with you, they not riding with you no more. Moshe, you don't see Moshe. Why is Moshe not sitting up on the platform with you like he was? Ask yourself that. Why is Moshe not sitting next to dude? And this is a dude that they started that We Locked In movement together. Moshe, KK, these are dudes that started with you. They distanced themselves from you because they saw the sucker shit you was doing. And you was bringing a stain to the platform. Okay? You got faded in jail. You talking about you ain't blood no more, though. You not blood no more because you got faded in 5 Point. We know the story. You was 99 Goon. You lied on here. You said, yo, I started Mac Ballers. You didn't start Mac Ballers. I could have a real Mikey B come on here that started Mac Ballers and he'll blow you up. And really let the people know, like, no, he's not that. That's not him. Peace, Cali with love. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's not him. So when you come up here and say, yo, I'm this and like, come on, bro. Like, you need to really re-examine yourself as a man. As a man, bro. You looking crazy as a man that you at this age is on here doing the sucker shit. You had a platform where you was talking about positivity, talking about bettering the community, and you want some exposing niggas. You gotta look at dudes like that, man. Like that's how you know these niggas be grifters, man. They don't stand for nothing, man. When a dude is on here crying, told me, yo, these rats. I'ma expose y'all like rats. I thought you don't care about rats. I thought you said you not a gang member. I thought you said you not a street nigga no more. So what do rats got to do with you? What do rats got to do with you? If you saying that you don't care about that, you're not affiliated with that, why do you care about who's telling? You said that's your brother. If he was so, how you trying to say why you took the money, bro? See, I don't respect a dude like Mikey B because he's a snake. You mad at his position. You mad that he's in the industry, got a position. You could have had a position if you'd have just been loyal and respectful. You probably would have had a job at one of these labels. You understand what I'm saying? You probably would have had access to dudes in the industry. But dudes like you can't give niggas like you royalty treatments. You can't give them type of treatments because a snake like you is, when you was doing, look, this how you know you was a snake. Because you expose yourself. Shout out to my boy Young M in the building. Listen, I'm going to give my brother a shout out. I'm glad he in here. If y'all like classic, old school, unreleased hip-hop from the 90s and 2000s, go check out my brother Young M channel, man. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear all that unreleased shit? My brother got them. He got that content. Shout out to Young M in the building. You know, I rock with his channel heavy. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Germany. So definitely go check out his channel, Young M, man. Salute, bro. Salute. You already know, bro. You know, I already know. Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you the fan. You know the fan, bro. So always be love, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta show you love because you showed me love, bro. So we gotta show you love, man. So yeah, definitely go check out the bro channel, man. Big G, how are you? Peace to you, Big G. I see you in the building. Peace to you. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying though. So Mikey B, he blew his chances to be in the position. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get the, see, everybody got a position. Everybody that's in that team, salute, Big G. Everybody that's in your team, that was a part of your team, they all got label jobs. Skane, Ty, Webb, Nitty, all of them had positions at labels. They businessmen, they got clubs, all that, right? You could have been down. You could have been down there in a good position for yourself. You could have been in Atlanta, had your own club, had your own spot, had a position. But a dude like you is ungrateful. You ungrateful. And that's why them dudes that you grew up with, they don't rock with you. They don't rock with you. And you salty that they not rocking with you. Clue's supposed to be your man. You should have had Clue on your channel. Clue ain't coming on your channel when you violating Ty. You violating them. Come on, man. Hey, yo, Mo, I'm glad you said this, man. Because I was just about to speak on that nigga. Hassan out here paying dues, Mo. That's all I'm going to say. You know, X said he from our projects, and then he just went crazy. He didn't like that X said that, right? So now he see Bimo on YouTube. After he talked greasy, yo, Mo, you was there. He talked greasy about Bimo, right? Talked hella greasy about Bimo. Now all of a sudden, yo, big shout out to Bimo. Yeah, you paying dudes, man. We know what you doing, Hassan. You putting the bread out there. You giving dudes money. And, you know, dudes is taking the bread. And it's understandable. I get it. You know, dudes is coming home. They got a platform. And you paying them. You paying them. We know what it is. We know what it is. You paying them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But we see it. We could read between the lines. Anybody could read between the lines. Hassan paying people to give him street cred and validation. We know what that's about. But yeah, back to the Mikey B. So, nigga, you went out bad, Mikey B. You went out bad, bro. After all what you said, you went out bad. You know, I appreciate that, Big G. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely go check out his channel, Big G Detecting Chat. Go check out his channel, y'all. But yeah, you went out bad. Oh, yeah, Mo, I saw that in 2000, was it 2003, right, Mo? If I'm not mistaken, that indictment was 2003 or 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Like, somebody sent that to me. I don't know who sent it to me, but they was like, I don't know if they was 30s Crip or Playboy Crips, but I know they was Crips in that indictment. Yeah, BMO, yeah. But I know they was, all of them was, everybody on that indictment was Crips though. I don't know if they was Harlem 30s or Paybacks or Playboy, yeah, Playboy Crips, one of them. But I know they sent me that. It was a drug indictment. I don't know if it was 2003 or 2004 or 5, but it was around that time. They got a female also in that indictment. If I'm not mistaken, it's a female in that indictment. Spanish chick. She had contacted me about her family member. Yeah, he was in the state. He was in the state, Mo. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I heard, like, when I read the indictment, the SMM indictment is Pete, is I think Hot Boy, yeah, Hot Boy, Lead Pipe, Xavier Williams, and a couple others is in that indictment, the SMM indictment. That ended up in the feds. And that's like, I think that indictment was 98, right, Mo? 98? Yeah. It was a Crip. I know it was a Crip indictment. I know it was a Crip indictment. If I'm not mistaken, it was 30s or Harlem 30s or one of them Crip gangs, but he had a state case. I know it was one. I know one of them was on that Fed. I know X was in that Fed case and Lead piping them. I know they was in that Fed case. And Mac 11, who was Pete co-defendant. Mac 11, he definitely was in that. But it was that case, cause I know somebody sent it in my DMs, that case, and it was in like I don't know if it was 2003 or 2002 or 2004, but I know it was a Fed case. It was a Crip indictment, and I know they was like Harlem 30s or Payback Crips, and BMO was in that indictment, in that case. It wasn't a sex money murder indictment. I don't think his name was in the sex money murder indictment, because the ones that I know that was in there was Mac 11, X, Pete, and a couple other dudes. Yeah. But Mo, that's crazy though, son. Like, that nigga really out here paying dudes. Hassan Campbell was never sex money murder, nigga. I don't know where y'all get that from, bro. He was never sex money murder. He ain't helped start no sex money murder, bro. Sex money murder was Yarrow Pack, Beer, Pete, Lead Pipe, Those is the original Sex Money Murders. Ain't no Hassan nothing, bro. You know. Yeah, Soundview. Yeah, I did. Nah, Mo wasn't Yarrow Pack Pete right here, mans? It was Yarrow Pack and Twin, Lead Pipe, and Mac 11. Those was like his cause I know Pete was with him and Yarrow Pack was running thick though. Pete and Pack in PA, North Carolina, Baltimore. I know they was running. I don't know. Like I know Beamer was with the crew, but I ain't never know he was. Yeah, Twin. Yeah, R.I.P. Twin. I know Twin. Yeah, Twin was his right hand. Like that was his man's. Like before the beef. Like that's who he was running with heavy. I know Twin and Yarrow Pack and Pete was going OT together. That was his A1 day ones. You know. Mo, Mo, I'm glad you in here. Hey, yo, Mo, answer this question right here. Yo, wasn't the alleged rumor that the OG from Harlem, I'm not going to say his name, but you just going to get the clue. The OG that had the club was the one that alerted the police that Pete was going to be at Grant's tomb? Or he saw Pete? Thank you, Mo. I ain't know you was gonna put the name in there. But yo, Mo, that's who I heard that allegedly put them people and the Haitian nigga from Brooklyn put them people on Pete. That's who I always heard, like from my elders, my OGs. They say, yo, the old nigga from Harlem that had the club that bought Jimmy's and the Haitian nigga from Brooklyn put the authorities on the nigga Pete. You know what I'm saying? Cause they killed the Haitian nigga partner that ran the barbershop with the Haitian nigga. You know what I'm talking about, Mo. The Haitian nigga was gonna get it too. They had something for the Haitian nigga too. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what I heard that put them people on Pete, cause Pete was heavy about to get in the industry heavy. Like he was about to, cause originally Lord Tariq and Peter Guns supposed to sign a Bad Boy. That was what I always heard. That's what I always heard, that they were supposed to sign a Bad Boy. Yeah, that's what I heard. That they spotted him and they alerted 5-0 that he was at Grant's tomb, and that's how they surrounded him at Grant's tomb. He was trying to hide the blick. Cause he was riding through there, and I heard he was in the car. His favorite record at the time he was playing was "Who Shot You." That's what I heard. Like that was his joint at the time. But he was on the bike, then he switched, jumped in the V, and they caught him down there at Grant's tomb. They alerted. But I always heard that it was the old nigga, the OG nigga from Harlem that had the club, and the Haitian nigga that really put them people on him, cause they would have never found him. They'd have never found him, cause he was gonna run for like that whole, after he did them after them bodies dropped, like from 93, 94, 95, he was outside, going to the tunnel, going to the Mirage, you know, going to Nails. He was going to all the spots. You know what I'm saying? Riding his bike, him and Tyson Beckford, they chilling. You know what I'm saying? And the old nigga, hey yo, and Mo, the old nigga that owned the club was supposed to help him out, to get him in the industry. That's what people don't really know. Like the older nigga that owned the club from Harlem, that y'all like to say, yo, that, I'm just gonna say, man, he did bad, man. He's supposed to help out Pete, man. He ain't help him out, man. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. He was supposed to help him out, get him in the industry, and he ain't do that. He did the opposite, you know. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying about the nigga Poppy. Not Poppy. Mikey B. So yeah, Mikey B, yeah, he blew his chances, man. Like, you had a position that you could have been in if you'd have just been an official nigga, man. You crying about you going in on Web, you going in on Ty, you going in on them because you mad they not helping you no more because you disloyal. Now you on there talking about niggas putting money on my head. You playing police games. How you talking about dudes is rats, but you online talking about niggas putting money on their head? Like, where they do that at? That's not what gangsters do. Talking about, oh, niggas putting money on my head. That's ratting. That's not gangster. That's ratting. You know what I'm saying? That's ratting, boy. That's ratting. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Pete was smashing Tyra. On the real, I heard that. I heard he was smashing Tyra Banks, my nigga. She came to visit him on the VI on Rikers Island. He had the rollie and all that. He was smashing it. He was smashing quite a few celebrity chicks. I ain't gonna lie. I heard Pete was doing his thing when he was out here. You know what I mean? Well respected. He saved Biggie life in North Carolina. People know that story. Yeah, facts. Facts, Mo. He said, I know the story of him saving Biggie life in North Carolina. I know the story with him and the nigga Pac, how him and Pac met. I know that story too. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for somebody to tell that story, but you know, somebody told me that story a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But I know the story where, you know, him and they was in North Carolina. Biggie was under the table. Them niggas in North Carolina. I don't know if it was Fayetteville or they was in Raleigh. I don't know if it was Raleigh or Fayetteville. It was one of them. But I know Biggie was under the table and them North Carolinas was trying to get at Biggie. And he saved Biggie and got them up out of there. And that's how, you know, Pete and Biggie and all them got tight. That's how him and Lord Tariq was super tight. That's how he did the record with Pudgy the Fat Bastard. You know what I'm saying? And Lord Tariq, because they all was was rocking with each other. So that's how he did that record with Pudgy the Fat Bastard and Lord Tariq. Where he said, you and my writing crew. What he said, and they write his rhymes, get up in they ass every time. Lyrically, I'm unfuckable, unquotable, getting mad blunted in the 700. That was Lord Tariq record. Think big. Dun 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 dun. Minnesota did the beat on that. You know what I'm saying? But how he did that record was all for that situation that happened in North Carolina. Biggie was under the table. Shout out to Big, man. R.I.P. Biggie. But yeah, Biggie was under the table. Them niggas was trying to get active. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he, you know, they really produced a solid friendship and foundation. That's why, you know, Big was rocking with them niggas heavy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Biggie had a lot of real. That's one of the realest dudes. I don't care what nobody say, man. Big had a lot of real niggas behind him, man. Yeah. D-Rock was there. D-Rock was definitely there. He was definitely there in North Carolina. I think that was around. He was doing I think that was Party and Bullshit. I don't think Biggie had the album yet. I think that was before the album dropped. He was under the table. You know, Pete and Puff had a relationship. And they was cool. You know? Yeah, 94, yeah. And Puff and him, Puff was gonna bring them niggas to the Bad Boy, Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. But the police ain't want them niggas to come up there. The police was on some bullshit. Well, Lord, they fucked up Lord Tariq and Peter Gunn's record sales, man. NYPD, that's how they put that poster in Soundview. Pistol Pete. He said, we got him. And if y'all, I think we got him. Now we got him. You could be next. I think that's what it said on the poster. But I know it was a poster of Pistol Pete. And it was the day when that album came out. The Peter Gunn's Lord Tariq album. And they fucked up their sales, man. Bad enough. Steely Dan sued them for the Uptown. Don't be next. Yup, that's what it was, Mo. Don't be next. That's what it was, Mo. That's what it was. Don't be next. They had a picture of Pistol P, and they said, we got him, and don't be next. That was what it said right there. And from that day on, an artist, or anybody that was trying to get in the industry from Soundview, or anybody that was known in there, they had them blacklisted on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They had them black, even though Big Pun is from that area. But Big Pun didn't jack. He was Jack the Soundview. So people thought Big Pun was from where Fat Joe was from. But he really from Soundview. Big Pun. On the low. He grew up over in that area. But Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, man, they did them dirty, man. They did them dirty, man. NYPD did them dirty. You go to the projects while they got their album out there and you telling the radio, you telling the DJs, you telling everybody you don't play their records. They was blackballing them. Nasty work. Peter Guns don't tell that story. I don't know why him and Lord Tariq don't tell that story, man. The Steely Dan shit is important, but tell the whole story. Like, they literally blackball them. They blackballed them. They made sure, and the NYPD could do that. They did that to Screwballs out of Queensbridge. Rudy Giuliani, they did that diss track on Rudy. Niggas had them, made sure they ain't get no radio play. They was harassing them, locking them up, all that, man. Like that's how New York was in the 90s, man. When you came from an infamous neighborhood, or you came from an infamous place, and the police ain't like you, they blackballing you. That's how the police got so much power with these labels. The feds and the police got so much power in these labels where they could stop production. That's what happened to Murder Inc. They could stop your whole situation just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. All they got to do is go to these labels, and these labels fuck with them. So they don't want no problems with them. They don't got no problem. That's why 50 Cent got dropped. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Lead Pipe. Yeah, Lead Pipe was smashing his sister. I heard that. Yo, Mo, was it true? Cause I heard this too. Cause I don't know if it was Minnesota or one of them told me that story that Joe and Pun had to save Cuban life from Twin. Cause I heard that he was trying to deal with Twin girl or something like that. That's what I heard. And like they basically, they squashed it and ain't nothing happened. But it was a little bit before Twin got killed around November. I know they told me that story. Like it was real serious. I remember they told me that. Like it was real story. I don't know if it was true, but a couple people told me that. Some real certified. So I know when they tell me certain things, I know they don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I know they don't lie cause I told some other people, they told me that, man. Twin. No. Twin. Now you told my twin that ran with Rich. It's two twins. So you got Twin from Soundview and you got Twin from Harlem. Twin you talking about is a professor. That's who you talking about. Twin you talking about that ran with Poe. He a professor. He a college professor. You know what I'm saying? His daughter is married to Zip son. His daughter married to Zip's son. But he official. My cousin know him. My cousin ran with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? A nigga twin you talking about. He used to be with Rich, Poe, LA and all them niggas. Coco Mo and them. I know exactly who you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Know exactly. Yeah, Twin did. Yeah, Twin killed B.O. That's known. That's right in Castle Hill area. He's with Showbiz. Showbiz was with him. And he was walking the streets. Showbiz picked up the hammer and they thought the police thought Showbiz killed B.O., but he got cleared of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause he picked up the hammer. So they thinking, yo, this nigga killed him, but he didn't kill him. He was running after him and then Twin got away. And Showbiz he was on Rikers Island for like a good couple months. And then he beat the case. You talking about which twin you talking about? You must be talking about Twin from Soundview. Cause that's the twin that died. Twin on Thanksgiving. That's the twin you talking about. He died in Soundview. Thanksgiving Massacre. Right there, they was playing football. Right in Soundview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hassan, but I spoke to Twin brother, man. This is what he told me, man. Hassan is capping, bro. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Twin was about to knock his noodles loose. Yeah, they was two twin brothers. Yeah, Damon and David. You know what I'm saying? Damon is still alive. I spoke to him not too long ago. That's my guy. You know? Nah. He ain't die. Nah, he ain't died. The twin you talking about that ran with Rich and Poe, he ain't died. He alive. He I don't know, he live in Virginia or Atlanta. He alive. He a college professor. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. He's still alive. You know, but yeah, that nigga Mikey B, man, he went out bad, man. Like I told y'all, man, anytime you look at a dude that is his age, that's calling niggas rats, like, let's keep it real. Like, every time I heard of Webb, Nitty, or before it was Webb and Nitty, it was Ty and Nitty, you know, Ty back locked up, right? Those is like the two dudes I heard. And I always heard them niggas is official, they get busy, and they certified steppers. This nigga talking like he a certified official stepper. We know, dog, we heard the stories, man. You got cut up north. Dudes kicked you out the whip. You know what I'm saying? And you was in jail having sex with men. What we talking about, bro? This is what dudes are saying about you. This is what Disco's saying about you. This is what all the dudes that have been in jail, when they talk about Mikey B, yo, this nigga did bad. He was in jail having sex with men. This nigga can't have kids. He had like, come on, bro. Stop it, my nigga. Like, all that real nigga, like, that's over with, bro. You bitter, you broke, you mad. You know what I'm saying? You mad with life, nigga. If you mad with life, nigga, then you know what to do, man. You know what to do. You know what to do, nigga. You know what to do. Yeah, that was B.O. gun. Yeah, facts. That's a fact. Showbiz, that was B.O. gun. He picked up B.O. gun. And when he picked up B.O. gun, when the police came, they arrested him with B.O. gun. They thought he murdered B.O. And he didn't. You know, but that was B.O. hammer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, nigga can't have no kids, bro. Like, we listen to this nigga Mikey B talking, like, come on, bro. You with a woman that you ain't got a family with, and you want to hear crying about Tom Webb. Like, yo, listen, bro, them niggas is living their best life, bro. They not worrying about what you talking about, homie. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't worrying about what you talking about, homie. Like, nigga Ty got a whole position at Epic. Nigga Webb done had nightclubs in Atlanta. That nigga done been in the music industry. Like, these niggas ain't worrying about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You scared of these niggas. If you wasn't scared, you would have went to Atlanta. You would have faced these niggas face to face. You scared. You know what I'm saying? You talking about niggas putting money in your head. What gangsters online talking about, oh, niggas putting money on my head? Niggas putting money on your head? You going to do what you gotta do. You ain't going out in Atlanta. You ain't going nowhere, man. You was down there. You was humble stunting, man. You was humble and you was humble stunting. You was saluting them. You was in pictures with them all like this, doing the gun pose. You know what I'm saying? So how can you say these dudes is what you saying and you in pictures? We seen the pictures, dog. We seen the pictures. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Mikey B gotta stop it, bro. You too old for that, my nigga. Get your life right, man. Get you some money. And shut the fuck up, bro. Because we ain't trying to hear what you crying about. Now, shout out to St. Laz, man. I saw something with St. Laz. Maino try to front on St. Laz. Now, I done told y'all, I don't have a beef with Maino. Right? I just didn't like what Maino said to me because I thought what he did was some bum cruddy shit. You pick up a nigga chain, right? This is what people gotta understand. You pick up somebody's chain, right? Your girl gets shot. 80 in a wheelchair. I don't know, 80. I remember they said 80 had fell out the wheelchair, or 80, or they was trying to get 80 up out the room. But 80 your mans. 80 put you in the game. 80 got you where you was at in the game. Like 80 helped you out. 80, like people gotta look at what 80 did for Maino, right? When Kim stopped messing with Maino, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta remember, Kim bought him the Bentley. Kim bought him the Range Rover. Kim was tricking on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Took care of this nigga, right? Best thing he ever had. He ain't never had another Lil Kim type of woman. Everything else, it been other niggas hand-me-downs, other niggas cars. Young Thug gave him his Maybach. Like, it's pitiful. Like, a nigga giving you his Maybach. Like, that's like a nigga giving you his hand-me-down clothes. So, he was with Lil Kim. Lil Kim and him break up. He trying to get a situation in Atlantic. They like, nah, we ain't signing. We ain't rocking with you, right? Cause he done diss, like Laz said, he dissed Jay-Z. Jay-Z put that call in. You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit of strength with Kim, but once Hov put that call in, it was over. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking greasy. So 50, being a real nigga he is, having his affiliations with, you know, 80 and Monster and, you know, him knowing Casino Mike and them dudes from 551, he put the word in. Yo, y'all don't sign Maino, I'ma sign him. 50 the biggest artist at this time. This 2007, 2008. 50 is damn near the top dog. He #1 on Forbes. This dude is killing the streets. This nigga's the biggest dude in America. He get the 50 cosign, they sign him. Then he get the T.I. cosign, he gets signed. Right? They stamped him, he gets signed. But mind you, his album did as good as it did because of the people that co-signed, who he had on the album, and that was it. But after that, they don't fell off. You know? And I was a fan of Maino, man. I really was a fan. I really was a supporter because, you know, personally, some of my family members on my pop side got affiliations with him. You know what I'm saying? Cousins. You know what I'm saying? And they from NA Rock. You know what I'm saying? My pops from NA Rock. So they all from that section. They all from that neck of the woods over there. And they really had, they got love for the dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though they know he did bad. They know he did bad. And Maino has become a hater. And he make himself look bad because this is a dude that said dudes hated on him. And when you made your platform and your commentary about cats hating on you, cats doing you dirty, and you smacking up Bunky Essay in the club, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you doing to Berg. Like, a lot of the stuff that Maino did was on some bully line-up shit. Like I said, bro, like Tragic Gaddafi. He front on Maino. Maino and the Wolves stomped him out at T.I. event, right? Young Berg smashed. He snatched Young Berg chain. He snatched Young Berg chain. Smacked Young Berg up, right? Young Berg, that kind of like killed Young Berg's career when he smacked up Young Berg, right? Because Young Berg was big. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like 2007, like when Berg came out, 06? Yeah, 06. Because the first record I remember Berg had was Sexy Lady, right? Berg was hot. You couldn't tell me. You heard that nigga. Yo, I remember when that record came out. Yo, he had the remix with Jim Jones and with my dude what's my dude, man? My dude Rich Boy was on the remix. Yeah, he had the remix of Rich Boy and Jim Jones, Sexy Lady. That record was big. Then he had the business. So he popping. Yeah, my bad. Somebody had called me. Yeah, so Berg was on fire, man. He had the Give Me the Business. He had the Sexy Can I with Ray J. So this nigga's popping. He popping, right? So Maino already had, before the Trick situation, he smacked him and they took his chain, right? Then Trick do what he do to him and embarrassed him. Yeah, so the nigga was popping. Maino did that. made the dude retire from rapping, man. Made him retire from rapping. Once he retired from rapping, the nigga blew up. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Berg blew up. You know what he did? He became hitmaker. So now he the biggest producer in the game. Now Maino want a beat from homie. He know, oh, this nigga's he the nigga in the game. He the nigga with the beats, and he the nigga that got the power. And I did this nigga dirty. So it kind of looked bad on his part, because I always believe, man, the people you see at the bottom is the people you want to see at the way up. So be careful how you treat niggas. And now Maino is now at the point where he got to go on and do features with no-name rappers, or he got to do features with up-and-coming rappers or legends, and he doing showcasings, and he doing all type of shit, and he ain't really making no bread. Like, the podcasting didn't work, so he went to Angela Yee. He trying to do something, him and Jim trying to do a podcast, which I don't know how that's gonna work, but he trying to do something with Jim where they do a podcast. Now, mind you, look at all this right now, man. Look how it was, right? All that what Maino did, all the bullying, all the smacking dudes up, all the, violations that he did. He just, it's like the industry giving the nigga the biggest F you. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to come at last, which I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I know why. Because you gotta look. This nigga think he that nigga. When we all know, like, Maino, you not that nigga, B. Like, let's keep it real about Maino. Right? Maino came in the game off of the hype of what 50 Cent was doing. A lot of these dudes, like the Mainos, the Saigons, the True Lives, all these dudes came in the game. I'm a street nigga. I've been to jail. I bust my gun. Right? It's all these dudes. This is what they whole gimmick. I've been shot. I've been stabbed. In the jail. I got cut on. Like, that was the 50 Cent playbook, right? But the difference is, 50 Cent story was like a movie. And these niggas' stories wasn't. So that's why Saigon, Cy Giddy ain't never blew. That's why True never blew. He tried to do the beefing, and it just didn't work. He thought it was going to work, but it just didn't. A lot of these niggas, their careers didn't go nowhere because it just didn't. Maino just got lucky. I'm going to just keep it real with you. Maino got lucky because that All Be Above record and the High Hater record, and T-Pain was the biggest artist at the time. And when you got somebody like T-Pain, you got Swiss Beats, the biggest producer, Just Blaze, the biggest producer. You got all these biggest people in the game co-signing you, and that's how you blew up. And that's how Maino got a little bit of success. And then him choking the white boy out on MTV, which was kind of messed up, because all he was telling Maino was, yo, all we doing is going to the club. Like, let's keep it real. That's all he told Maino in if you ever watch that episode, right, with Jinx, right, Andrew Jinx, right, all he told Maino on Andrew Jinx, and this is the realest shit he ever said, right, he said, all we doing is going shopping, going to the club. We're not really working. We're not doing anything. You're just going to the club and shopping, right? And he's like, yo, where's the work at? He said, yo, I'm working. I'm in my office. You know what I'm saying? So he was calling him out on that. And the first thing he told the nigga was, Maino, being that he's an unhinged person and he's a very insecure dude, right? Insecure, because a lot of dudes like him, they very insecure. And he's not secure himself, that he's showing them, yo, look at me. You see this in my face? So he's showing him his scar, right? He like, yo, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So when he told him that, he grabbed him by his neck. He choking him. You know what I'm saying? And really, the dude wasn't on no aggressive shit. Just like with the young boy. Salute, Ghost Man. Just like with the young boy, the booba dude, right? He not even an aggressive type of dude. You grabbing him up, choking him out. You know what I'm saying? Now, the dude, you know he's a prankster. That's what he do. You embarrass the young dude. You know what I'm saying? And it was real. It wasn't no acting. He tried to say, oh no, we was acting. No, it wasn't no acting. You really choked him out. Okay? You choked him out. Young boy is around your son age. You got kids his age. You choking out a young boy. You smacking up on the white boy because of what he said. You know what I'm saying? Everything is aggression with dudes that's harmless. But when it's aggression, like dude said, Frank Lucas, salute. Like what Lad said, when it's aggression towards real street niggas that do exactly what you do, say you do, bust a gun, cut niggas and all that, there's no aggression. There's no aggression to a boxing ball. You go on No Jumper and you saying, yo, he said some slick shit about ball. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Homie, you didn't say none of this when the man was home. Now all of a sudden, yo, I'm keeping the same. And I'm like, yo, but the man, that's what I'm saying. That's what Ball was mad about with homie, that you wait till the nigga go to jail and you talking crazy. I agree with Laz. Like, how you gonna wait till the man go to jail and gonna say this about the man on No Jumper, right? That's a violation. Like, you say you a street nigga. Come on, bro. You don't move. Street niggas don't move like that. And Maino don't know that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what he did to Troy Ave was foul. Av's supposed to be your man's. You did songs with Av. He didn't just do one song with him. He got a bunch of songs with Av. You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga that you been in the studio with, you did music with, and you snatch his chain, you take his chain, and then gonna talk about what he said. Yo, I was waiting for him to say something, and then you talking about I witnessed him with the tax on. Like, homie, you smacked up Bunky yesterday. The same thing that Troy Ave did when he confronted Tax Stone is the same thing you did when Bunky S.A. and Lil C's went at you. You smacked up you beat up Lil C's. I don't know if it was Banger you beat up from Junior Mafia. I don't know if it was Banger from Junior Mafia. But I know you beat up Lil C's and you beat up one of them dudes. I don't know if it was Banger. They told me it was Banger. I don't know. But I know you beat up Lil C's. You took Biggie chain from Lil C's, bro. You try to say you didn't apologize. You did apologize to Lil C's. That's the thing I don't understand why Maino is trying to say he didn't. You apologize to him because it's on video. You on stage with Lil C's was saying, yo, for all that we did, man, I got love for Big. And yo, this on some man. So you apologize to him after you did what you did. You smacked him up and you apologized. Come on, bro. You apologize to Lil C's on stage. Everybody know it's on video. Hey, if niggas want to look it up, it's on video with him apologizing to Lil C's. So when he got mad, he hit me up, right? When I did the video about what he did to the Troy Ave with the chain, he hit me up talking about, oh, yo, when you know me to apologize to a nigga. That's the way he tried to say it. Yeah, I ain't never apologized. Son, you did apologize, my dude. You apologized even on the podcast with him. But you apologized live on stage. With Murder. I was all on stage. You were all on stage, bro. It's on Sway. You can look it up. It's on Sway in the Morning. Y'all can look it up on Sway in the Morning channel, bro. The man on stage at the Biggie tribute. Talking to this dude. It's on Sway. Got 15,000. You know what I'm saying? And he got mad that I said that. And I'm gonna show. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all what he messaged me. Hold on. Let me go on my DMs. I got the DM right here. Hold on. It's this Maino right here. Let me flip the screen right here. Hold on. This from 2023. Let me show y'all this. It's your boy Maino right here. Lobby Boys, 30 million streams, slide, top 40, urban, in the country. Oh, and I performed at the last Summer Jam. So if you gonna talk, make sure you get your information together, boy. Baby boy, I'm disappointed in you, Maino. That's me. That's me right there, right? You been running your mouth, right? I ain't never violated this nigga. I said what I said, but he told me I'm running my mouth, right? So look, you been running your mouth on me for months. I'm listening to you tell stories about me apologizing and all these lies. Boy, you better stop. All I'm telling you is you gonna speak, make sure you speaking facts. Now this is Maino. It's Maino, right? Now mind you, like I told y'all, right? He on stage. Y'all could look it up. It's Sway in the Morning, Little C's, Maino Biggie tribute. He's on stage with Little C's. He apologizing for the situation. So how you gonna say, right? How you gonna say that you didn't apologize to homie? Like, come on, bro. You apologize to homie. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You apologize because you, Maino knew, son. If D-Rock, C Gutter, and them was home, that situation with C's that happened would have never happened. He know that. He would have never put his hands on C's. If his man Mike, Casino Mike was home, you know what I'm saying? That would have never happened because originally a lot of the dudes that's in Maino crew was in Biggie crew. Mike was Biggie man's. That's what people gotta realize. A lot of them dudes you see with the so-called KOB of Brooklyn was Biggie's team. His brother was running with Biggie. This is facts. His brother Mouse was running with Biggie. All them dudes was Biggie dudes. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when Maino came home, yeah, you know dudes, and dudes, you know, they cool with you. That's your peoples. You know? And you run around with them, and they helped them out. You know, 80 helped them out, put them in position. You know what I'm saying? But he tried to front like he a boss. When we all know that it was 80 money that was working. You know what I'm saying? It was 80 that was putting in that money. You know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea House, that's not his spot. That's 80. 80 a silent partner, but that's Mike and 80. And a couple other dudes. You know what I'm saying? But he'll make you believe that all this is his and all that. Like man, don't put on nobody, bro. He ain't put on for nobody. He ain't put nobody out there. 80 was the one that put out Lola Brooke. 80 was the one that put out DOD. Like, this dude is a certified bona fide liar. You saw how he lied and said he the one that squashed, that was trying to squash the beef with the Woos and the Chos. And you ain't never seen him talk about what the brothers, the young boys was out there doing in Brownsville, putting a stop with the gun violence. He ain't never talked about the peace that Nino Brown, K.I., Bleezy, you know, Mister, what they was all, shout out to my boy, Coach, Free Coach. Like, they was really out there putting a movement to stop the violence in Brooklyn. And just in the streets alone in Brownsville, let me not say Brooklyn, but just in Brownsville alone, stop the violence out there. Nigga, Maino ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't never took them up there to talk to Eric Adams. He talking about Fabio Foreign. Fabio Foreign ain't no real woo. Fabio Foreign is from the 90s, bro. From East Flatbush, the 90s. And even them dudes don't even jack Fabio. You know what I'm saying? So when he talking, he don't even be talking facts, bro. Like, everybody know he throwing shots at Ball. We already know he was throwing shots at Ball on a no jumper interview. The same no jumper interview, right? He on the phone with Turk. Turf Diamonds, right? Shout out to Turf Diamonds, free Turf Diamonds from Marcy, right? That my cousin was super cool with Turf. He on the phone with Turf, right? Now Turf is locked up. He been in there for a long time. Been there since '05, 20 years. He been locked up, right? No, yeah, '05, yeah, '05, yeah, he been in there. Or '04, I think '04, '05. He's around. He been there a long time. He on the phone. Hey, what's up, Porsche? How you doing? He on the phone with Turf Diamonds. Turf Diamonds is talking to him on a jail call, right? His man's hustle hard shy. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Pass him the phone. Yo, such and such. Turf. That's Turf. So he talking to Turf, but he acting like he don't really want to talk to Turf. If y'all really watch the interview, just watch it closely. He talking to Turf on the phone, but it's like he don't really want to talk to Turf. Like he really don't even want to have a conversation, a dialogue with Turf. So he passes mans the phone and say, yo, you see what we doing here? Like he try to son his mans and try to tell his mans, yo, you see what I'm doing here? You talking to a dude that is happy to speak to you, that's in prison, you know what I'm saying, that was happy to talk to you. This man is incarcerated. And he's talking to somebody that he knows. And you couldn't even show love. You know what I'm saying? And say, yo, Adam, man, this is my man's right here. Yo, from Marcy, Turf Diamonds. Yo, yeah, free son. Let me, because if I'm talking to somebody that's incarcerated on the phone, I'm going to say, yo, yeah, he brushed him off. He brushed off Turf. Like, come on, man. Anybody that compete that, no, he brushed him off. Like, if I'm on an interview and that's my man's on the phone, I'm going to say, yo, say what up. Say what up to the people, Turf. He ain't do that. He brushed him off like he's some poo-putt. Now, if that man was on the street, and if that man was face to face and seen him in real life, would he do the same that he did to him on the phone? No, he would not brush him off like that if he seen him in the streets. He'd have been like, yo, what up, homie? He'd have been on the, oh, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? But that's what people don't understand. Like, this is what these dudes do. It's what these dudes do. You know what I'm saying? That's what these dudes do. You know, and these dudes be suckers, man. Like, Maino just showed how much of a sucker he is, bro. Like, he's really a sucker, bro. Hold on 1 second, yo. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so he definitely like was on some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of dude Maino is, man. He's not a real certified dude. He could talk, oh, I'm a real nigga and real list. But if a dude is talking to you that's incarcerated and you brushing him off and then you trying to son your mans, talking about, yo, take that outside. Like, come on, like, real niggas don't do that. If somebody in the G-Wall, you show love to the niggas in the G-Wall, you let them talk. Like, I saw Luke, shout out to Luke Steffens. I saw him do an interview with Vlad, and Preem was on the phone. The first thing he did, Cavario was doing the interview, he let Preem speak for a hot minute on it. That's how you do. You got a real nigga on the phone like that reputation niggas know. Yo, you know how much real niggas be like, yo, that's Turf, man. He got the homie on there. But these sucker niggas that act like they real niggas, this is what they do. He try to disrespect, and that's what happens. So, like, with St. Laz, and shout out to Laz. Like, Laz, he try to clown Laz, but I don't understand why you trying to clown. Like, you and St. Laz ain't got no beef. Like, why you trying to clown? He had couple of your peoples on his platform. You know what I'm saying? And he showed love to your peoples. He had Fuquan on there. I think he even had Lucky Dawn on there. So he got your peoples on there, and you trying to like violate the homie. Like, that's corny. Like, to talk about a nigga, like, what he got on. Like, that's corny. Like, and knowing that, Maino, you still clothes from the stylist, nigga. You leave video sets and steal the clothes. Like, we know the story, what you be doing at them video shoots. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes just look at Maino and just say, yo, that nigga is corny. Fab, all them niggas. All them industry niggas know Maino is corny, bro, because they know, bro, you such a groupie, bro. You's a groupie. You at every party. You at every event. This nigga's at every event. This nigga took a picture with Jay. Jay don't even mess with dude. Jay-Z don't even mess with dude. He in a picture with Jay-Z, chopping it up with Jay-Z, taking a picture with Jay-Z. Like, Jay mess with him. Like, son don't mess with you like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you this, son. You think son gonna mess with you? Son don't mess with you, son. And he know that, man. Yeah, but you know what it is? He don't like the fact that dudes got shine because he's not giving nobody shine his team. Just look at it like this, right? His man 80 and Casino Mike is in position, right? Casino Mike, his brother, is my cousin. Sosa brother, his father is my brother, right? So it's a lot of intertwined family connection in with Maino and all of them. It's a family connection, right? Because a lot of the dudes that's in Maino's circle is on my pop side is family. I don't have an issue, like I told Maino, I don't have an issue with you, bro, because I know what you did for my fam. So I don't have an issue. You taking care of niggas. So I don't have an issue. I'm not trying to expose you. Like, niggas know about the whole paperwork and all that. That's not my duty. I ain't never wanted to expose Maino. I ain't never want to do that. Even though I know the story, my cousin know the story, we all know the real, what happened. You know what I'm saying? With that case. We all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why he did what he had to do to perform. He performed. Shout out to Queens Media in the building. I see you. Definitely, you gotta put this on your platform. Queens Media, you gotta put this on your platform. I'm giving y'all a shout out. I fuck with Queens Media. Y'all show mad love to me. But we all know the story about Maino. Like, we know what happened. The reason why, like I said, the reason why he cut ball was because he had to perform. Because there was allegations on him. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, Maino was no, I'm not gonna say that. Cause son ain't putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? Son ain't putting it out there who's his co-defendant. So we not gonna even say that. But the situations, we all know the situations. We know about the situation between him and Rod Diggs. Like Diggs had a press game on them niggas. Had the press game on Jim and had the press game on him. Rod Diggs, when he went to go shoot the video, what was it? Was it the Brooklyn joint? It was the Brooklyn? I forgot the name of the joint. Oh, no. It was on the Okay You Right joint, right? When he did the freestyle. Rod Diggs out there, he came to Red Hook to shoot the video. Rod Diggs, they pull up. Diggs pulled up. Made them get up out of there. He know that. Everybody know that. You ask dudes from Gowanus, they'll tell you. Yo, son, Diggs made the nigga get up out of there. Everybody know that. So how is it a lie? Nobody lying about Rod Diggs pulling up. Like, he make it seem like niggas is lying. Like, come on, bro. Like, when he said, yo, me and World was cool. World and you was not cool, bro. World and you was not cool. World had you not coming outside in Brooklyn at a point, my nigga. It wasn't until World left America, and then when he got caught by the feds, that's when you started popping out. You wasn't shooting videos before then. Maino never shot a video until World got arrested. But when World had left the country, when World went overseas, and then when he came, when they snatched him up, but Maino started doing this film, and the first video he did was Rumors. That was like the winter '04. I remember. World was already out of here, so when they snatched World up in '05, '04, '05, Maino started shooting videos out there. But Maino wasn't shooting videos outside like that. He wasn't coming out in a style like that, no. And he know that. He know that. He know what World told him, bro. So ain't nobody blind and saying, oh, nigga, World. Like, come on, bro. Everybody know. Hey, if you from Bed-Stuy, you just from Brooklyn, you know about the World situation and you know about the Rod Diggs situation. Boy wasn't getting too crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the World situation was about Lil' Kim. Okay? You heard his BM. His BM talked about it. His BM, who was Homo and T-Rock's sister, she talked about it. How when her brother got killed, Kim came through there, gave her condolences, and she knew about her and Maino messing around on the low. So son ran down on about that. You know what I'm saying? He ran down and he, you know, he was on a low pro. He was on a low pro out here. And that's no disrespect. I'm not even disrespecting him. But the facts is the facts. Oh, word? Oh, I'm going to check that out. Thanks for telling me that. I'm going to go on his Patreon. I'm going to check that out. But yeah, so it's like when Maino be coming with the gangster, I'm the king of Brooklyn. Like, stop it, bro. What are you talking about? You the king of Brooklyn, dog. You don't have, like, dudes that's the king. Dudes that's the king, they get respect. Like when people don't understand, Big got the respect. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, everybody know the situations with Son, man. Like the whole KOB, Push Montana. Push stopped messing with him for a lot of them stopped messing with him, actually. The only one that still messed with him is Lucky Dawn, because Lucky Dawn was his mans in jail. But like Twig Martin, Push Montana, I don't see him with Son. I don't see them messing with him. And they fell out off of that mafia, what happened with the mafia situation. Yeah. Yeah, Jake, 1090 Jake, I'll be watching Brian. Shout out to Brian Blake, man. Shout out to my son Byron Blake, man. He be going in on that nigga 1090 Jake, bro. And all facts, what he say about him. But, yeah, they don't mess with Son, man. You know, they don't mess with Son. Because he promised them dudes a career, and them dudes ain't really, their career ain't really went nowhere. You know, Lucky Dawn is his means. So he gonna always be, you know, loyal, which is understandable. You know, if that's my mans, I met him in jail, and we been team for a long time. I'm not gonna turn against, and that's respectable. You gotta respect a dude. Like when he G-checked the Gully TV nigga and told him, yo, stop talking about man. You know, nigga said, yeah, I'm gonna stop. Nigga punked him on his live, man. He tried to have he tried to act tough, but nah, nigga, he apologized. He ain't apologized. But the nigga told him what he told him. He gave him instructions, and he did exactly them instructions. But yeah, like the nigga Maino, like I said, man, the nigga Maino, he's just a nigga that's a horrible individual, man. Like he ain't about spreading love the Brooklyn way, man. He be hating low key. He hate on a lot of, you gotta remember that dude hated on a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? There was a point him and Fab wasn't that too cool like how they cool now, bro. I remember him throwing shots at Fab back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So he was He was one of them dudes, man. He was throwing shots at everybody. Now he trying to be lit, and he want to stand next to the lit niggas. But we know Maino's. We know how he came. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you running around with Damu niggas. You see him now? He running around with the Treyway niggas. You see that, right? He got the nigga, what's the boy, OBH, Drama Bentley. He running around with the OBH Brooklyn shit. I'm like, all of a sudden, you running around with them niggas. I remember it was a time you wasn't even running around with. I ain't never seen him running around with Mel. I know he used to run around with Fox. R.I.P. Maserati Fox. I remember he used to run around with Maserati Fox and them. But I ain't never seen him run around with Mel Murder or anybody in that Mel Murder that clique. He ain't run with none of them. So all of a sudden now, you running around with Son, and you with the OBH Brooklyn, and you running with the Damus and all that. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's how you know, like, man, like, yo, Beto, man, we know, bro. We know. You know what I'm saying? He could fool who he want to fool, but we know his. We know, bro. He one of them niggas, bro. He trying to stay relevant, and he trying to stay lit. You know what I'm saying? He run around wearing, fake designer. And if he do got real designer, like I told y'all, he steal it from the video shoots. You know what I'm saying? He's stealing it from the stylist. The stylist is giving him clothes, and he ain't giving it back. You feel me? He ain't giving it back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He upset that what homie said is a lie. Alicia, how you doing, Alicia? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember he was hating on Gravy. I remember when Gravy was popping, right? Gravy, I remember when Gravy was popping at the time, right? Gravy at the point, it was red. I remember in Brooklyn, after Sean went to jail, it was Fab, it was Red Cafe, it was Gravy, Jinx the Juvie was coming up a little bit. But I remember it was Fab, Red Cafe, and Gravy. Those like the big three out of Brooklyn on rap level. Cause at that time, like new up and coming Brooklyn artists, it wasn't that many. Like when you talk about like on that street level, a lot of them really wasn't like popping like industry, but the ones that had like an industry type of come up was Gravy, Fab, and Red Cafe. So when Gravy was popping, Maino had just was coming out, but Maino wasn't really like popping. He was trying to like violate the DJs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bully them to play his music. Whole lot of shit he was doing, right? So the nigga Gravy, he got the deal. He got the deal with Warner Brothers. Like, he got the deal with Warner Brothers. He got everybody co-sign him. He got Kanye. He got all the big 50. Everybody co-sign him, right? Because he was popping. Gravy was woo. Boy was smoking. Next thing you know, nigga Maino started dissing Son. Then it was a situation where niggas put hands on certain individuals and they ran them out of Brooklyn. A whole lot of stuff was going on. Then they run down on him at the video shoot, at the movie, at the Notorious shoot. So it was a whole lot of stuff going on, right? And it was out of hate because the nigga Gravy had a buzz and Maino was just hating. You know? The nigga Maino was hating on Gravy. Real talk. You know? And because he was hating on Gravy, that's his whole go-to, is hating on niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's his go-to. So I wasn't surprised he was hating on Lies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he's known for. He's known for being a hater. You know what I'm saying? And then how he went at Av was like, that was kind of messed up because Av is a nigga that you did records with, homie. You did records with dude. That's what people don't understand. He did records with dude. You know what I'm saying? You did records with him. This a dude that you called your mans. When he got shot and he was locked up, yo, free Troy Ave, hold your head. That's my bro. And then next thing you know, you dissing son. You dissing son. You dissing son, talking about, oh, he was the instigator. But this the thing I don't ever understood about Maino. Homie, what Ab did, you done did the niggas. This is what people don't understand. Maino, you smacked up C's and Bunky Essay off of them violating you on DVDs. So how you gonna call Ab an aggressor when you was the aggressor to Bunky Essay and Perfections? You took a dog on your mans and them took the dog on cash register and bust him side the head. But he ain't take the cash register. Bunky was holding cash register. But they bust him side his head and put the beats on him, right? You didn't say, oh, yo, we was wrong. None of that. But you saying that because, what? You look weak in the situation? Because you did look weak in the situation. You ran up out the spot with your shoes off. Let's keep it real. Like, anybody could tell you, the dude ran up the spot, shirt off, shoes off. They said he ran with his boxers. You know what I'm saying? You left 80, you left your shorty, you left. And then you bigging up old boy, but you had a whole relationship with Ab. How you bigging up Tax and you had a whole relationship with Ab? And then you picked up the chain on some cruddy. That's some cruddy grimy shit. You pick up the chain, you scooped it up, and then after what Ab said what he said, you know what I'm saying? Then you get online talking about, I knew you was going to do this. This is what he said out of his mouth. He said, I knew you was going to do this. That's what he said. I knew you was going to do this. You scoop up the chain, then you're going to talk about you knew he was going to do this. So you already had in your mind and your attentions that whenever he felt like addressing you, you was going to address him and you was going to put to the world, let the world know that you had this chain from 2015 that happened. 2015? Yeah, from 2015. Well, 2015 to 2016 that happened. I think it was 2015. You know? 2015 or 2015. I don't know if it was 2015 or 20. It might have been 2015 that happened, or 2016. But you picked up the chain and you let the people know that you had the chain that long. So for you to have the chain that long, and then you sitting up in the Maybach that Young Thug gave you, like, that's crazy. That's a hand-me-down, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, you run around holding niggas' chains and then you saying the chain fake. So what that make you? You know what I'm saying? That means that you only thing you wear is fake chains. You ain't no money, nigga, cause a boss nigga ain't doing no shit like that, bro. Holding no chain. You holding the chain for that long? That's not what a boss do. It's not what a boss do. And Maino just looked type cruddy and he looked type crazy. And I don't respect him. Yeah, 2016. I know it was May of 2016. I remember. Yeah, so yeah, he picked up that chain. You had that chain from 2016, bro. Yeah. Young Thug gave him the Maybach. Gift of the Maybach. That's Young Thug Maybach. That ain't his Maybach. Ain't got no money to buy no Maybach. That's Young Thug Maybach. He gave him that. 80, he wanted 80 to buy him a Maybach. 80 didn't buy him a Maybach. You know what I mean? Shout out to 80, man. 80 didn't buy him a Maybach. So, and It's nasty work. And get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's a fraud, my nigga. He's a fraud. You know? Like anytime you look at Maino and you say to yourself, yo, son of fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't respect dude. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't respect dude. Like he just showed that he's a sucker and he's a hater, man. Like, how you hating on saying lies? He's showing love to niggas that's from your hood, that's affiliated with you, and you try to play him. Like, that's some sucker shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't mess with him like that, man. 80 in casino, cause Maino is a man. You gotta look. Maino is a groupie, and he bad for business. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta realize this, right? Maino is a failed rapper. He ain't never popped. He a one-hit wonder because he had one album that was successful. After that, all his albums flopped. You know what I'm saying? His podcast flopped. You know what I mean? He tried to use the 50 Cent formula and it didn't work for him. You understand what I'm saying? He's not a 50 Cent hustler. His whole story, yo, I tied up drug dealer. Nigga, you ain't tied up nobody. Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't even diss Maino on Live's platforms. Dudes be giving Maino his flowers on St. Live's platform. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna diss a dude that ain't never dissed you, never said nothing disrespectful about you, never violated you? You in your feelings for whatever reason out of disgust. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mike definitely family, man. Mike definitely family. His brothers, like I said, his brother is my cousin Pops. Sean, that's, you know Mike, you know Sean, my nigga. So, like, shout out to Mike, man. I don't got no issue with Mike. I fuck with Mike. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with 80, June. You know, that's 80 name, June. Everybody know 380. You know what I'm saying? You know, 380, I knew 380 when I was a shorty. I used to see 380 all the time. You know, official dude, get money dude, about his business. You know what I'm saying? I know him before he was in the real wheelchair. Big dude, brolic dude, real tall, good. Like, I say 80 was like 6'4", 6'5". You know what I'm saying? Solid. You know what I'm saying? But official dude, respected. You know what I'm saying? Respected. Maino went off for their reputation because them was them niggas that had the work on the block, getting to the bag. Maino, you know, he wasn't, like, people gotta understand something, right? Maino from Clifton. Maino not even from over there. He from Clifton Place. You know what I'm saying? But my family from Quincy. They from Quincy. You know what I'm saying? My pop's brother. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Froggy. Buddha Blast. That's my cousin. Rocky. R.I.P. R.I.P. Buddha. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? They from over there. They from the style. You know what I'm saying? Quincy. They from over there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my family, you know what I'm saying, live in a rock. Louis Armstrong. Like when the nigga said Louis Armstrong is not a project. You know what I mean? Louis Armstrong was never a project. So when Maino said, yo, when Snow asked him where lobby you from, he said Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong is not a project. And Maino wasn't from Louis Armstrong. Maino lived, I don't know if he lived with his baby moms in Louis Armstrong, but he wasn't from Louis Armstrong. He's from Clifton. Everybody know he's from Clifton. And Clifton is not that section where he be claiming. He's not N.A. Rock. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people got to understand. N.A. Rock niggas is N.A. Rock niggas. Yeah, I fuck with Live Wire. I heard with Live Wire. I wanted to holler at Live Wire. Real talk. I want to holler at him because a lot of them dudes, man, I'm going to keep it real with you. A lot of them dudes don't really fuck with him because they was crashing out for son, right? They smacking niggas up in the club. Niggas went to jail for this nigga. You know, niggas really was doing a lot of foot goon work for this dude, right? And this dude ain't put no money in none of these dudes' pockets. Because a lot of them dudes was really the real official niggas from the start. They them niggas that they gonna perform. Like them niggas that he be talking about, oh, my man and my man and my man. They gonna perform because they really them niggas. They really with the antics. Maino ain't like Maino, you catch him by himself, man. He like everybody else, man. Regular dude. My man saw Maino in the street in Soho, Dolo. He got shook a little bit, but he chopped it up with my mans. My man saw him right there, bro. But say like he one of them niggas like, yeah, yo. Nah, man. Maino is, come on, bro. He gotta stop that, man. And that 50, and Maino and Nas is the same age, bro. Maino like 52. He ain't turned 53 yet. He 52. He born 73, right? He born 73. Maino 52 years old, bro. His mindset at 52 is like he's still 22. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be 52. He 51. He gonna be 52. He gonna be 52 in July or August. I think his birthday is. So he like Jim, bro. Like these niggas is second childhood niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like any dude that's in their 50s acting like how son acting, it's like, come on, man. I kind of respect him for what he did for the community with the little Maino day. But I'm like, yo, damn, son, like you really looking like a cornball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you do online is cornball behavior. It's cornball behavior. And you mad and you jealous of your peoples. Maino ain't never once put his mans on, say, yo, y'all go subscribe to my people. That's my mans. You know, that's home team. Go subscribe to this channel. You ain't never gonna see him. I told you how he did Turf. He on the phone with Turf. You know what I'm saying? He acting like Turf a poo putt. Turf is a official live wire nigga from Marcy, bro. He act like Turf Diamond's a poo putt. Like you trying to brush Turf off the phone instead of you saying, yo, this my man's Turf Diamonds, man. He locked up. He trying to come home. Yo, we working on his appeal. Yo, free the bro Turf, man. You got anything you want to say to the people? But to tell your man, yo, take that outside and he talking to you, he showing you love. You blowing him off. You brushing him off like, I ain't trying to talk to this nigga. Like, that's the sucker. That's why niggas don't like that dude, man. They don't like that dude, and he cat. You know what I'm saying? He cat. The young boys know he cat. The older niggas know he cat. He cat. He cat. Niggas don't look at him like, you see how when Biggie died, you saw how the whole Brooklyn went out for Biggie? Just the style. Let me not even say the whole Brooklyn. Just look at how the style went out for Biggie when he died. See how they went out for him? Niggas was arguing with the police, fighting with the police, niggas getting arrested. They showing love for Big when he died out there, man. If any of these dudes say, if God forbid something happened to Maino, you ain't gonna see none of that you saw for Big, but you call yourself the king of Brooklyn. It's a difference, my nigga. Big actually put on for niggas in Brooklyn. Like real talk. Like a lot of real niggas, especially in the style, still love Big. And will knock your head off for Big. That's how much love that nigga get. He get it from every nigga, from every projects, from every nigga, from every side block, back block. Niggas love Big. Real talk. Like I said, when Biggie died and they had his funeral, you saw how the whole style, they ran Hypnotized 100 times out there. 100 times they ran that record back. Ran it back 100 times. Niggas had a riot out there, man. And they locked niggas up that day. You ain't never seen a nigga do that for no Maino. Never. So how he gonna be called himself the king of Brooklyn? That ain't king of what? Ain't no king of Brooklyn. The king of Brooklyn died on March 9th, 1997, my nigga. After that, there is no king of Brooklyn. There is no king of Brooklyn. He died March 9th, 1997. Anybody will tell you that. You won't never hear Fab say, yo, I'm the KOB. You ain't never heard Fab say, and Fab could say that because he been in the game a long time. And a lot of niggas, some niggas don't like Fab, but you have a lot of niggas that do. But you ain't never heard Fab say, yo, I'm the KOB. You ain't never heard, and most def from over there, Talib, I'm gonna keep it real. I rock with Talib Kweli, he cool, but he don't get respect. You don't hear a nigga like Most Def saying that. And he could say that because he get respect. Most Def get a lot of respect in the trenches. Real talk. Don't think because of the content matter that he get a lot of respect. But you ain't never heard him say that. You ain't never heard Kane say that. The last dude that was the king of Brooklyn was Frank White. Let's keep it real. Frank White was the king of BK. That nigga said, I rely on Bed-Stuy to shut it down if I die. Put that on my diamond bezel. You messing with the devil. When that nigga died on March 9th, they shut it down in the Stuy for Big. Jay ain't never gonna get that type. Not even Jay will get that type of respect and love in BK. Only one nigga. That's Frank White. Christopher Wallace. That's Brooklyn. That's why if you ride all through there, downtown Brooklyn, all through the Stuy, what you see? Nothing but pictures of Biggie. You ride all the way from downtown Brooklyn to the Stuy, all you see is pictures of Biggie all through there. You know why? Because that's the KOB. Kane could be the king of Brooklyn. I ain't gonna lie, Kane that dude. If Kane want to say he the king of Brooklyn, he could say that. Because Kane get respect. But Biggie, you ride through downtown to the Stuy, you gonna see Biggie. You gonna see pictures of Biggie all through there. You gonna see pictures of Biggie all through there. That's Brooklyn, my nigga. So when a nigga like Maino told me, oh, I'm the KOB, nigga, you ain't no KOB, nigga. Ain't no KOB, nigga. Like, stop it, bro. Ain't nobody in the Stuy shutting it down for you like that. Stop it. Talking like, yo, bro, like I ain't never, yo, Maino do a lot of video shoots. You ain't never seen him shut it down like how Big. Yo, son, when they did videos for Big in Brooklyn, son, especially in the Stuy, yo, they shut it down. I remember when they shot the Notorious, I was a youngin'. When they shut it down for that Notorious video, they had the whole strip. I'm talking about Gates and Notion was locked down. Locked it down, man. Now, world that nigga. Don't get it twisted. World that dude. But they had that Fulton and St. James locked down. And they had that Gates and Nostrand locked down for that shoot, my nigga. That's how much love that nigga got, bro. That's how much love that nigga got. Big had a lot of love, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga say, yo, I'm the KOB, how you the KOB? How you the KOB? The KOB is Frank White. Come on, my nigga. KOB Frank White. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. That's why his pictures is all over there. So, I mean, you know, he talking all that about lies and all that. I think that was corny, bro. You hating on a man that ain't never once made videos. I saw that. I'm like, hold up, son. He really hating on St. Lies, and St. Lies got niggas up there saluting him, and you talking greasy about the homie. Like, that's how you know niggas be really jealous, bro. That's that insecurities, bro. Niggas be really jealous, but he ain't lied. Bro, you wear fake jewels. Let's just keep it real. Your chains is fake. Let's keep it real, my nigga. We know you wearing lab diamonds, nigga. Come on, bro. We know. You know what I'm saying? And you stealing the clothes from the stylist. Let's keep it real. And you work for Angela Yee, son. He fucked up Angela Yee whole shit. Let's keep it real. He fucked up Angela Yee whole shit. She had a whole interview with Suge. The nigga fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Maino, we know you getting replaced over there. We don't even see Maino that much on Angela Yee's show. You know what I'm saying? They had the gay dude over there doing hosting, and then some other dude. You know what I'm saying? She getting tired of you, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Then you run around thinking you rich. This nigga think he Al Poe. Nigga talking about the ghost of Demencio. Don't even know Demencio. Don't even know Demencio Benson, but he talking about the ghost of Demencio. Don't know the man. Don't even know the man. Said on Math Hoffa, yo, I was idolized. You know, he one of my idols, but don't know the man. How you gonna say, yo, ghost of Demencio, like that's your peers? Like, you was in the trenches with Demencio. Like, you was not in the trenches with Demencio Benson. You ain't do nothing with Demencio Benson to say, yo, you know, I was influenced. Like, dog, you don't know the man. So he not your means. You talk hella greasy about Suge, but do he tell the people that he was trying to get signed by Suge? Like, we know the stereo. We know the stereo. Now, I turn the lights off. You was trying to get signed by Suge, Maino. Like, way back. We know. He was trying to get a situation with Suge. Now, all of a sudden, you telling Suge all what you telling him, but you trying to get signed by him. That's how you know these dudes be real suckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't be real niggas, man. Real niggas is real niggas, bro. Sucker niggas won't do sucker shit, man. But real niggas do real things, man. They do real things. And I really feel like Son he ain't keeping it official. But he can't keep it official when you hating on everybody, man. All I said to Maino, and I ain't even come on no hating shit. All I said to Maino is, yo, that was some type corny shit. You take a man chain while a man is fighting for his life, and nigga let off in there, and the first thing you do, you go scoop up the chain. You ain't try to help your man. You ain't try to help 80 to get up. You ain't try to help your shorty. You basically took the chain, ran up out the spot. That's crazy to me. Take the chain, run up out the spot. Don't care about 80. Don't care if something happened to 80. Don't care about shorty. Your main focus was, let me snatch his chain up and let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That right there just shows the character of a dude that Maino is. You know what I'm saying? And then he get in his feelings when dudes call him out. You know what I'm saying? Your man shouldn't be in jail for scamming. If you put your peoples in position, they wouldn't have to do that. Your mans shouldn't be in jail for scamming, and your mans should be in position. If I'm in position, or I got some type of position in the game, my peoples is not going to be scamming, bro. They not going to be selling drugs. They going to be legit like I am. When you got your peoples got to continue to still do what they've been doing, that means you ain't helping your peoples. That your peoples got to go out there and they got to eat. And they got to go and grind and hustle however they got to grind and hustle. That's crazy to me. Like, you supposed to be a dude that's in position. Your people shouldn't be doing that. Your people shouldn't be in the feds fighting time, and you ain't putting them in a position. So what's the point of them being around you? You just using them to crash out. You just using them to do stupid shit. It's just like what Cam told Jim. Like, you got these dudes that's running around you, but you ain't putting them in position. You got people around. I always learn, bro. If your niggas ain't in position, my cousin, right, was on the run, Sosa. Free my cousin Sosa. I could have told my cousin, yo, go get it how you want to get it in the streets. I told my cousin, nah, son. We gonna do it like that. We gonna do the sneaker. We gonna do the clothing line. We gonna get your YouTube channel popping. We gonna make sure you get some legal money out here. That's what I told my fam. We gonna make sure you get some legal money. Cause that's the hustle. We on the legal hustle over here. You know what I'm saying? Because we not gonna out here gonna have niggas go back and forth to jail for what? When we can get legitimate legal money. We don't gotta get on no block shit. But these niggas, we gotta remember, they don't care about these niggas. They look at them as, nigga, you a goon, do goon work. So that just shows you they want you to crash out. They want you to be a crash out dummy. Homie, his mans is in jail for some crash out shit. Come on, bro. Your man shouldn't be in that type of business where he's scamming. Niggas been in the game how long? Your people should have been all the way up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know? God forbid if Mike wasn't all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Or if 80 didn't get that money and he wasn't all the way up. I feel bad for them, bro. Because they'd have had to get it how they live. You know what I'm saying? They took the money, did it wisely. 80 got the record label. Mike got the restaurant. They did it wisely. Because that's how you do things, man. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes, man, they be cat, my nigga. They be cat, bro. And it's sad, man, that you got dudes like Maino, bro, that'll use dudes and won't help these dudes, man. He'll let these dudes crash out on a nigga. He'll let these dudes, you know, go back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? But he won't try to help these dudes better their life. You know what I'm saying? He hate on his peoples. That's some foul shit to hate on your peoples, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he a snake dude, man. He a real foul individual. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to St. Lars, man. Shout out to St. Lars. You know. Let me get into this nigga. It's a song Campbell, nigga. Cause I seen a video that he did. I told y'all about the video he did earlier, right? The one where he was talking about BMO. He shouted out BMO. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's really he's a character, bro. Because this dude, I remember he tried to say, yo, I pulled a strap out on BMO and was going to do such and such song. Now, mind you, right? Fast forward to 2025. Right? 2025. Fast forward. Hassan Campbell talking about, yo, shout out to BMO, shout out to this, right? But this is the same dude said I went to war with Pistol Pete. The same dude that said I was giving it to them in the streets, right? And dude, BMO come home, he changing his tone. Now, Hassan, I told y'all, is a fraud. He was nothing but a crash out flunky. He ain't no real street nigga, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Who you fooling? Who you lying to? But what I don't understand is this, right? Why are you still talking about that man's daughter, man? Shout out to my bro, man. Shout out to my bro Sim, man. You know what I'm saying? I might bring him back on the channel. But why is you still talking about this man and his daughter? Now, his daughter is, deceased. What happened to her is sad. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to lose their life, like that, in the streets, whatever happens, right? You using a topic because you didn't like what son said about you on YouTube. This what I don't get with these dudes. He didn't like, what son said on YouTube about him, right? That he had to make a video to still open up the wounds of that family. This is how you know Hassan is a piece of shit. Because as a man that has children, that has daughters, certain shit shouldn't be spoken on. But you don't care. As long as you get shock value checks, long as you get your likes and your views, you don't care. Knowing that family's still grieving, knowing that you already pissed them off when you did your last video, but because you can't let it go, because the thing with Hassan is he can't let shit go. You know what I'm saying? He can't let it go. Once a nigga offend him or disrespect him, he makes it his point to keep puncturing the wound. Instead of him saying, you know what, man? Yo, let me leave that alone. Let me not even speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that family's still grieving. That family's still going through a loss. Let me not do that. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why dudes get on you about your love affair with Bam. You wonder why people talk about how you was getting fucked by Bam. You wonder why people talking about how Bam was sexing you and rubbing you up and down till you say stop. You wonder why people talk about how Bam was long dicking you and you ain't did nothing but take it, take it, take it, and take it, and love it, and love it, and love it. You didn't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't perform on some gangster shit and went to Bam like most niggas do if somebody violate them. You just let Bam, play with them cheeks. Like you said, how would you feel if a nigga put his pick on your thighs? Huh? How would you feel if you had a 300-pound man all up on you and you feeling his mustache? This is what you saying. Your sexual escapades was you had Vaseline and the house smelled like asshole and a nigga was on the couch butt ass naked and you turning on a porno and jerking off with Bam. That's what you did. And then you talking about you was a killer. How do we believe that you was a killer when the niggas in the Bronx don't even say that? They don't even acknowledge that. They don't even acknowledge you. You know? They don't even acknowledge you and say, yo, son is official. All they know you as being Bam's bimbo, getting fucked by Bam, and you need mental health treatments. That's what we know you for. That you was a dude that was getting fucked and getting long dicked and a nigga. Like, come on, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. And we know what it was. You know what I'm saying? You is not who you say you is. Because if you was who you say you was, you would have did something, bro. You would have did something. You know Bam was a official nigga. Even though he was a gay nigga, he was an official nigga. You even said that. That's my co-defendant. You know? So, when a nigga is, how you say, die, But what he say? Died. I got died. I ain't never heard no nigga say no shit like that. I got died. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I heard that died, I didn't know what he meant by that. And then when I heard this nigga saying, yo, a nigga jizzing on his thighs. This is what you saying online, bro. Like, bro, this is what, like, yo, it's like, you ain't a victim. You're a willing participant. You was in a love affair with a man that was your lover. Like, Hassan, you need to get, seriously, you putting all that energy on other people and speaking on other people, and then you speaking on dude, like dude already checked you on that on my platform, and you still in your feelings because of what he said, because you was wrong. You was wrong. And because you can't let it go, you continuously bringing up the topic. You know what I'm saying? You gonna, like, Hassan, you stay doing that. You did that with the banger situation. That's why I tried one. Like, you talking about niggas, oh yeah, I want a celebrity. You ain't getting the ring yet, bro. Charleston White already been in the ring. All these other internet niggas been in the ring, but you the only one that hasn't been in the ring. Why is that? Because you scared to get your ass whooped and you can't fight. Because you would have been in the ring, Hassan. You would have been in the ring. You making all the type of excuses in the world. Talking about my song, talking about this one, that one. Charleston White done did the ring. He done got in the ring. He done got in the ring with the Island Boys. You haven't gotten the ring yet. Why is that? Because you's a bitch and you scared, and we know. That's what it is. And you a liar. And you a scammer. And you a fraud. And you a whole industry plant. Let's just keep it real. So yeah, man. Ain't nothing else to talk about Hassan, man. He a whole dweeb, whole victim, nigga long dictum, and he ain't did nothing about it. Let's keep it real. Salute.